Hello there! This is the True Talk series, and I'm super excited to be here with you all because this is the show where we share everything that has to do with empowering women, being our beautiful selves, and of course talking about real issues. My name is Seymour Ladijobi, and I have this amazing ladies with me, all here for us to have fun. Hi, ladies!
Hello!
Now, every single one of you need to know this, ladies, because everyone here has got one thing that they will be sharing with you. You know why? Because we are all exceptional like that.
Exactly.
So, Flaky, let's start with you. Let the world know who you are.
Hi, my name is Folake Ikome. I'm an author, a self-care expert, and intelligence practitioner.
Talks?
Okay, my name is Tokumbo Fashoro. I'm an HR generalist. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm many things. A woman with many hearts, actually.
Wow. True.
Hello everyone, I'm Flourishing Olu Adekoya. I'm a lawyer and an accountability coach and also a speaker. So we're absolutely glad to be here on this set.
Absolutely.
Now, on the True Talk series, you would get to see these faces all the time because we'll be talking about real issues that women face, from marriage to relationship to sex, and of course how to become the most successful women all around the world.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, to start off this first episode, we decided to talk about something a little bit light, just something that we women clamor for. How do we even spice up that relationship? How do we ensure that our relationship and marriages are constantly happy, filled with love and a lot of money?
Exactly.
We'll be talking about that and much more. But ladies, first of all, what is it about? Why do we even need to spice it up?
You know what I figured or what I noticed lately is that the rate of divorce in the last 10 years has risen. And there must be a reason for that, because if you look at it, you find out that people are in love, you fall in love, and you just want to be with this person, you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. If you don't see this person, your body is doing you jizz and all that, and then you don't find out that they get married at the end of the day.
Like everything just
some of them is as bad as after 1 year you are hearing talks of divorce and all that. So there must be something. There's probably something they are not doing, or maybe that they were doing before and they are no longer doing, or what do you think would have caused this thing?
For me, I don't think it even has to do about how long the courtship was, because people would say, oh, maybe you didn't court enough, you didn't understand yourself, you didn't understand yourself enough, and all that. I think it's really not about courtship. I think the fact is that when you're in a relationship, you need to continuously work on that relationship. Even if you think it's fantastic from the beginning, you have to continuously, intentionally work on that relationship as you grow.
Yes, absolutely. Because I actually agree with everything you guys have said. But it's easier to say, oh, relationships, you have to spice it up and do. I mean, what areas are we talking about here? What areas do we have to spice up?
But you know what, Flourishing, the truth is that most times, while we're dating these guys and everything, when they're coming, we're looking pink, do your hair, do this, arrange your hair and everything. And then you get married, you find out that women, after they maybe have a baby and all that, they just begin to take their bodies for granted. We don't pay attention to exercising anymore. We don't pay attention to our looks anymore. This thing that they call see finish will now enter.
But really, look at a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships. This is actually the norm. But really, what areas exactly? If you say for another woman now, you say to her oh, cook much. I've been cooking more than even I've been, and still the marriage has still not been spiced up the way I want it to be. I mean, it's not giving me the kind of attention I want him to give me. So which areas do you think we may not all have general solutions to this, but
marriage,
every woman watching will probably I key into this area. Mine is food. Maybe if I cook more, maybe it could be the outlook.
Exactly. Pay attention to your body, to how you look, to how you present yourself.
Talking about paying attention to how you look, how you package. I think for women, it's important we learn more about packaging, because in the real sense, what attracts the man is what
he sees. Exactly.
And the more you look sexier, the more the sex gets hotter, the more the adventure gets so.
And you know the thing about it, Seymour, is that sometimes, we're already so used to the man, and we don't make the extra effort. And with this week thing that is raining now, I go to women's houses and I see them with Didi, and the man has gone to work. And the man is coming back from work. Sorry, he has gone to work. You are with the Didi. He goes to work. You dress up. You go out. You come back. You have removed your wig. You are back to your Didi. This man is going to the office and he's seeing some things.
And that's all the packaging.
All the packaging. He's not seeing the Didi. And then he now comes back home and you are still with Didi. Do you know? And that's what happens like every day. And then at some point, we are humans. You begin to, oh my God, if only my wife can look like this. Not knowing that your wife even actually looks like that when you are not there.
Said something very valid. It's communication. So you see, a lot of couples are not even talking in terms of this is how I want you to look. I was just going to know, and so we just take it for granted. I mean, it's me. So but you need to be conscious of the fact that you have married this person for who she is or who he is, and you need to sort of try to do things that will make exactly
those things you were doing before you got married.
And what you're saying now, because communication is a very key issue. It's like the lifeline, the bloodline
of a relationship.
Relationships, not even most relationships, of relationships.
Absolutely.
And what you're saying, Flaky, is if each relationship communicate, that means what might be the pain point of a man in your own relationship might not be the pain point of a man. I'm actually do all the dressing and packaging and remove the Didi and actually start doing all the pengi. And the man is saying you're not speaking to my love language.
The man it may just be he loves to eat good food.
Exactly.
Flourishing.
And it's something else.
You have just hit the nail on the head. One, communication. Two, food. 3, sex. I think we're revolving around 3 major
things.
Those 3 things. If you don't learn how to communicate the language of your man, no amount of food and sex will. He will just do the. We mentioned something about objectifying. He just comes on you, sleeps, and he goes. You know why? Because the communication is not there. The communication is in the middle. It brings the sex and the food all together. And it makes it.
What an equation! And
then you put this equation and now
you need to also add looking good to that equation. There's some women that I've had the opportunity to at least cancel and all that, and I find out that they are complaining about their husbands, that their husbands are no longer attracted to them, they don't touch them and everything. And I look at these women, if I'm the man, I won't be attracted.
But I support that idea. Like I was saying to someone recently, I actually have a budget. I said I have a budget for packaging now. And I think most women should actually those areas, as much as put out time, invest time in working hard, 9 to 5 hour businesses, invest time in take care of the children, cooking, take care of invest time in self-care. For self-care, let me let the self-care queen talk.
Exactly,
because we sort of we get it overboard sometimes, and we don't take those things. We have to be intentional about our self-care in terms of how we look, how we behave, and take care of that, because there's really your responsibility in terms of yourself starts with you. So you need to take care of yourself first before you can take care of someone else.
Absolutely.
So it has to do with your mental, your physical, your emotional. All these are all together and gives you that perfect package.
Yes, if it means going for a massage, if it means hanging out with your friends to stay emotionally all right for your family, for your man, to be happy. Some of us are moody from morning till night.
So many things.
I have a question now, to be fair on the women. Sometimes, when you get married, you're single, nothing, no attachments and all, and then you get into the relationship, you get pregnant, you've never been pregnant before, you know how crazy the hormones can be, and then you have a baby crying all night, you've not slept and everything. How do you actually balance this thing? Because sometimes the man may even be complaining that you are paying more attention to the baby, you no longer have my time,
that's
because
normal.
Things will at that point things will change. It can no longer be when you were boyfriend, girlfriend, or courtship. How do you balance having children, pressure of career as well.
Yes.
Managing, you're a career woman,
Absolutely,
you work,
yeah.
you're having children, and you have a husband. How do you try to manage all this, work with all these things, and make it work? As well as making sure that your marriage is still on point.
And I think that's
So what you have just mentioned is the whole, in fact, the big topic and a big issue. And I feel we should address it in a deeper way some other time, so we can help women actually learn how to balance being a mother and being a wife at the same time.
Yeah.
And work.
And being yourself.
And being
Because you're still yourself, you're still
Yes,
individual self as well.
So while we keep that as part of things that I'm sure a lot of women out there want to learn, let's take a step back into the spicing thing, because I want to spice up my marriage as much as I can.
I want to too. Because I can't any other man.
So what more can we do? Okay, let's look at sex. Now this is why I'm talking about sex, is because as women we are consumed with work, with hustling, with being a mother. We barely have that moment to even get into the mood for sex. But how do we intentionally spice up that area without getting so?
My pastor always says that body must be ready. 100%. And that sex is something of the mind. That no matter how tired you are, and we know these things, we are women, that's the truth. The truth is that if you make up your mind in your brain that you want this thing to happen, it's going to happen no matter how tired you are. You can imagine, like I have the experience of waiting for a child for 5 years, and then they say that night I'm really tired and stressed and all that, it's my ovulation night. It will happen.
Absolutely.
So I think it's something every woman, for me, when I was going into my marriage, my mom told me one thing. She said, Tokumbo, never refuse him sex. Exactly, never say no. I don't know why she said so.
But it's easier said than done. Because it's easier said than done. It's a thing, for me, sex is a thing of the mind. In fact, I believe you first have the intercourse with my mind first before you reach.
Because you cannot.
So if you can't work my mind, you can't get the best.
Okay, now you can talk to the men.
You cannot.
I think the discussion
and you love that in the direction of exactly. You cannot withdraw from a bank that you have not invested into. The card is just going to tell you, sorry, insufficient funds.
Can you imagine flourishing? I can't believe they're relating it to money.
Really,
That's the truth.
We shouldn't trivialize. I'm going to call it love making. I don't want to even call it sex, because it has to be something that is from within, something that both couples will enjoy.
It's a marriage, so it's pure.
It's just like you just do it and then no. It has to be something that both of you must have that will to enjoy together as a couple, and connects you together, because that's what's supposed to. So it's love making.
How then does the woman put herself in the mood for love making? Having worked so hard all day, taking care of the children, hustling for money. How does she get into the mood?
It's in the mind.
First of
That's
all,
from the mind.
I feel that the man should start by, getting in tune with her, maybe through text messages and all. But if you have the kind of man that doesn't think
Traditional African man.
Please, ladies,
Exactly, your man.
take your time, send him
To
a
communicate,
message when he goes to work. Initiate the conversation. I'm sure when he sees that conversation, he will respond. Because you need to teach your man how you want to be treated.
Exactly. And for every couple and every marriage, the woman or the man are meant to complement themselves. So when you see that your spouse is lacking, you need to take up that position, that responsibility. So ensure that there's that communication, there's that connection, because if not, you just find that the two of you are just going in two different
directions.
Complement yourselves.
Wow, there's a whole lot that has to do with sex, but we cannot talk about it all through on this video. But I'm sure that a lot of people watching today would want to have answers to specific things when it comes to spicing your relationship up. But you can send all your questions or send it down to our comment section. All these beautiful ladies will provide direct answers. That's why I love them. They know how to give you bullet point answers. Bullet point answers. Definitely. But right now, we're going to keep the rest of the next video. If you have any questions, comments, or you just want to hear us talk about something in particular, do let us know. So we'll see you all in next video, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Thanks for
Thanks, everyone.
watching.
Bye.